Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please hit the notification bell, subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future readings. In this video, we're going to talk about, the topic will be people's opinions of your outer beauty, okay? This is purely, strictly physical. I know in other readings we've also talked about your inner beauty, but in this one it will be strictly the outer beauty. So we have 4 piles here. Jade will be 1, amethyst will be 2, citrine will be 3, and rose quartz will be 4th. A few things to note. Guys, I have started a Patreon account. I am giving more and more life to that account, okay? So you might want to check it out. There could be some videos there that inspire you or are of interest to you. So do check out the description box. If there's anything that you like about this video, please don't hesitate to give me a like. Comment. I love reading your guys' comments. It's the best part of doing this job, okay? So without further ado, please feel free to pause the video. But if not, let's get into the reading, starting with Jade, pile 1. Okay, so the beautiful jade crystal. Our beautiful jade crystal. Let's get into it. We will save this one for last. If you missed my intro, guys, I do have a Patreon account. You might want to check that out. The link is in the description box. I am giving more and more life to that account. So you might want to check it out. There could be something of interest there. And, wow. Okay, so I totally got caught mid-sentence here. So let's focus on this reading here. Okay, so this is a really creative person here when it comes to their style of dressing. Like, we have a ton of creativity in this pile, like the Magician, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands. I mean, my goodness, it's funny because we also have the Nine of Cups here too as well. So this shows me that you're actually looked up to in a sense where people could wish that they could have this type of creativity. Now, I feel like when we're talking about the type of creativity here, this is like someone who's like throwing things together that don't necessarily match, but when it comes out, it's like, wow, you know? And I actually envy those types of people as well because they're able to see something. It's almost like I'm actually having Kanye West is coming to my mind. I don't know. Do you see how he kind of he was like one of the ones, I wouldn't say the first ones, but he's kind of like, he was able to throw things together on Kim that like were totally unmatchable, but then it came together as an outfit. Like, it was dope. You have a keen eye here. You have a keen eye here with your dressing style. And look at him here too. You know, I always talk about this if you watch my videos. This man is dressed to impress, but look at his outfit, how unique it is. I mean, we have tights on, we have boots, we have a cape, and we have this kind of interesting hat that doesn't look like it would go with the outfit. So there's definitely an interesting look here. I feel like with the Magician here, this actually gives you another thing going on, which is like really cool. And this could apply to maybe only a couple of you out there, but you could literally be sewing your own clothes or stitching or doing something that's skillful with like your style of dress. Like with this one, we're definitely seeing like style. So yes, your physical beauty is very much a part of like how you dress, but you're elevated in some sense. Like, I don't even know if maybe you are known for your fashion or maybe you're online and you are into fashion. I mean, this could literally be for a few of you out there that fashion blogger, okay, who's always on the trends. Now, if you're not on the internet, because we do have the internet here, you could just be a person who's really up to date with like your Vogue magazines, what's trending. Like, you probably know ahead of time what's going to be like the style of the season. Whoa, so this is kind of interesting. We have the Hierophant and the Judgment card here. So I feel like sometimes your outfits or your style is actually risky. Not like in a bad way, but you take risks. So then I feel like with the Hierophant and the Judgment, people at first might kind of want to be like, oh, you know, that's quite daring, or they judge it at first, but then they soon grow to love it. So you could have some haters here with your style who kind of want to tell you to your face, like, why would you wear that? Or, but then as they look at it more and more, they're like, that actually looks really good, but they're not going to tell you. See, with the Nine of Cups here, I feel like there's like a wish. So you could have some copycatters. It's interesting with this pile, you could literally be like a blogger, or you could be like a fashion icon. Maybe if you're not, I'm just saying you could be, because I'm sensing like a lot of creativity here. You could be also a person who, like I said, like really is daring. Like, I don't know, this guy's wearing like, it almost looks like a dress with like tights. And then he has a cape on. So it's like, I'm feeling like a very big emphasis on like accessories. And he even has like a wand too. So you could be that type of person. Like, it's funny, you know, it's coming to my mind right now. Do you remember that, I don't know, I haven't watched them in forever, but when I did used to watch them, I remember Scott Disick, he started walking around with like a cane, but he didn't need to. It was just purely style or fashion. So you could really be a person who's like into like purses or, you know, accessories, like stuff that you would have in your hands, maybe hats here as well. I'm going to be really honest, guys, here. I'm not picking up physical, but guess what? We'll be drawing from here to see more about your physical, okay? I'm not seeing per se physical body parts within this pile. I'm just seeing the dressing style. So I was prepared for that, and I did like make a little bit of, you know, some things we can choose from in here to kind of more describe your physical. But definitely dressing style is part of the physical. So when people meet you, I feel like you're definitely a character to them. It is part of what they notice about you. So we cannot deny the fact that we have someone here who's being noticed for their fashion sense. Interesting, they're actually all carrying these kind of canes in their hands. See, he has one, she has one, she has two, he has one, and he has one. So there could be something here. I don't know. This is very interesting, like with accessories, okay? But you're definitely an interesting character, and I feel like when people meet you, this is what kind of draws them in, is that your uniqueness, okay? Listen, people who go the extra mile for fashion, and I don't care who out there thinks that that is vain or what's the word, like shallow. When you have someone like this, it actually really points a lot to kind of their personality. And, you know, people who are like this in their dressing style will usually be like this in all facets of their life. They're really creative. So they could even be like carrying it over into kind of anything they do. They could have a really interesting like YouTube channel because they're so creative, or take really unique photos. It trickles over. So there's a lot of creativity here, okay? Let's see what this says. Be bold and don't be afraid to stand out. So you see how she has like her purple hair and her purple eyeshadow and her yellow lipstick. Now, I'm not saying that you have purple hair, okay? Read between the lines. I'm just saying you're not afraid to stand out. And I feel like this actually is like your livelihood. It's what gives you life, is the fact that you have this ability to kind of stand out. I'm going to tell you, not everybody has that. I'm very mainstream with my look. There's nothing really special about it. Like, you know, I look like, you know, whatever's on trend. I'm not really doing anything that creative with my look, okay? Your look is interesting, and it's interesting with the hair too. I feel like I'm being pulled or guided to say that there could be something with the hair as well. Queen of Wands will have something going on with her hair, okay? She's very like fresh, and it's like always changing it up. So her hair could always be like maybe different every time you see her. It could be something like that. There's a lot of effort going into like personal appearance here. So I feel like this is a big kudos, because I mean, honestly, who has energy for this? Like who has energy for this? Ask yourself, you know, well, I mean, if you're not resonating with it, ask those people who it's not resonating with, ask yourself, like, this is a lot of energy, okay? And I feel like also too, the appearance is always very clean looking, and on fleek. Like it's like, it doesn't matter if you're going grocery shopping. You're gonna look like put together, okay? Put together, and you probably get watched a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if this pile gets watched a lot. You sometimes might think you're crazy, but it's actually because they're digging your style. And I cannot ignore her beautiful neck here as well. There's something here with the neck. You could have a beautiful neck, or you could like showing off, like, you know, you could like wearing these kind of boat shirts. I think they're called boat shirts. I'm not sure, but off the shoulder, okay, off the shoulder shirts, because even her neck is shown here. There could be an emphasis here, okay, with that. Now let's see what you get from this pile. Okay, so we're gonna draw two. So let's draw this one, and let's draw this one. So let's see, guys, here. Hairstyles for days. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like with this pile, you really, really keep it fresh, okay? So you're not like me with the same hairdo for 20 years, okay? Authentic and unique. I mean, seriously, we could not pick two better, ones for this. Like, you are authentic and you're unique. And I don't feel like you're even like copying anybody. With these amazing styles of yours, this is really just who you are. And you're a fashion like starter. You start the trends, honey. You're not following the trends. You are starting them. And your hair is beautiful. And, you know, I'm not surprised too, because her hair is purple here. So you could really dabble. You could really dabble with, your hair. And just know it's not going unrecognized. It's really actually... the effort is being noticed here, okay? From people, definitely. Lots of energy, guys. You guys must have to do this, okay? I'm actually even tired just reading for this pile, because I'm like, to even think about doing all of this, it's like, this is a lot of work. So this person needs kudos for sure. So pile one with the jade crystal, you are beautiful. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you thought. Okay, so the amethyst, our beautiful amethyst. I love the amethyst. It's so calming, And I love just going like this with my finger. I don't know. I love the unpolished ones. Okay, let's get to your cards here. We will save this one for after. Let's see what's going on with your physical presence, guys. Check out my description, the link in my description box. I do have a Patreon account, okay, which I'm giving more and more life to, guys. So if you want to see more activity from me, maybe check it out. There could be something of interest there. Oh, well, this is quite different from pile one. So we have a dress to impress pile here, but with the Queen of Pentacles, we cannot deny here. This is a professional person, a very professional person. What do I mean by that? You could have more of a professional look to you. What do I mean by that? Your pantsuits. Maybe you're a person who likes to wear blazers. There's always a fresh look to it, but there's a professionalism to it. I cannot explain what I'm trying to say, but this very much makes me think of the Capricorn woman. I'm not saying you're a Capricorn. I'm just trying to equate the energy to a sign, but it doesn't mean that you're a Capricorn. It's just dressed to impress, but it's like there's a successfulness around it. It's like, I'm not getting a person here who's like, with the boobs out and the butt out. I'm not really even getting someone here who's that trendy or going against the mainstream. I'm getting someone here who's kind of maybe more on par with you could have a type of person who it's like, when you're like out and about, you look like you're at work, but you're not at work. That's what I'm trying to say. So you could be like that person with the jeans, and maybe you have like a nice fitted shirt, and then you'll throw a blazer over it. So there's always like a professionalism to it. With the Hierophant here, I feel like it's funny, actually, I wasn't expecting this, but with the Hierophant here, I feel like when you dress, there's a way about your dressing that actually people respect you for it. And like, I'm trying to find my words, guys. Like, look at her. She's always put together. She always looks the part. you really know how to read a room and you know how to read like an event. So it's like I'm getting a person here who they know exactly how to dress for the event. So let's say for example, you're going to a wedding. You are gonna think about everything. Like, okay, this is a wedding. There'll probably be families there. I don't wanna outdo the bride either. Or like you're going to your kids, maybe, I don't know, school. So you kind of will pick a certain outfit to like mold to that. Like, I feel like there's an awareness of where we're going and you're dressing appropriately for that. I have this. I really do have this as well. Not extremely, but I do have this. So I definitely will not like be that type to kind of like, you know, I don't want to say I like to stand out too much. But I like to look like the part of, you know, just put together and, you know, professional. I can't explain it. I hope you guys can understand. You know, with the Page of Swords here, there's a sharpness to your dressing. So this could be very much like, you know who's kind of coming to my mind, and don't really think I'm saying that you're like her, but Victoria Beckham. You see how she has that sharpness to her? She knows how to, it's like the lines are clean. She's not overbearing. You know, you could be a person here who it's like, okay, well, if I'm wearing the necklace, I'm not going to wear the earrings. You know, it's like, okay, if I'm wearing earrings, then I'm not going to, it's like, I'm not overdoing it. But I'll tell you, with the Sun card here, you're beautiful. You're really beautiful here. You are looked upon, but it's not like in the sense where people are watching you like, okay, because you've tried something new. It's more just like they're watching you to kind of like just be like, oh, wow, look at her, you know? So graceful, so stunning. But I'm getting a person here who's like dressing appropriately. Oh my goodness, guys. I really hope you can kind of understand what I'm talking about. And it's funny because we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So this would kind of point to your earth signs. And you will notice that, guys, especially with Virgos and Capricorns. And I'm not saying you're a Virgo or Capricorn. I'm just saying you will notice that. So I'm not surprised with the Queen of Pentacles that you got this here, because she will represent earth signs. But you will get that with Virgos and Capricorns. They always have this way about them with it's like they look like it's like dressed to kill, but really sexy, clean, and like the sharp looking and like professional. And don't worry, you know, I know we're playing to like dressing styles, but we do have, I will be drawing on your physical beauty in this little box here. Okay, we have some papers. With the Chariot card here, it's interesting because it gives me like that energy of, it's like, wow. So it's like when you walk in the room, it's like, wow. It's like that beautiful girl who's just like elegant. Like there's an elegance here or a classicness here. But you are really hitting the nail on the hammer, or hitting the hammer on the nail with your dressing style. Like it's really capturing the attention. And it's nothing but positive here. It's not like pile one where people are just like, oh my God, like what just happened here? You know, it's like that pile was definitely trying to stand out in creativity and wearing like different kind of things. And that pile definitely would not be, you know, reading the room, okay? They would just kind of go with whatever they wanted to. They wouldn't care if it would like make an effect, like a, you know, make the room just be like, oh my God, you know, no, there's nothing like that going on here. With here, I feel a sharpness, okay? Now, because we have a Queen of Pentacles here, there could be an element of expensiveness in the sense where you could be a statement person. There's a statement piece about you. Maybe you have like a really expensive purse, or, you know, you look like really like, you know, sharp, and then it's like, pow, there are the expensive shoes. So we can't deny here that with the Queen of Pentacles here, you can definitely spend a lot of money on your attire. This could be a woman who is just, you know, or a man who has like, you know, that taste, you know, but the elegant taste, okay? So, you know, maybe you're into your Gucci purses, who knows? Maybe you're about your statement pieces, and maybe you feel like it's a part of your dressing style, you know? And if it's not a Gucci purse and, you know, for you, a Michael Kors would do it, like just apply it to your situation here. But there's something very elegant, I feel like, here. And you know, your style wouldn't shock people in a negative way. It would more shock them. It would more strike them like in a positive way, where they would be like, wow, look at her. Like, she really dressed to impress. She knew where she was coming. Like, I feel like with your friends, they don't ever have to worry. And let's just be real, girls, okay? We all have friends that we have to worry about. I used to have a friend I had to worry about. If I invited her something, I had to literally tell her, like, make sure your boobs are not out, okay? Make sure, you know, you're not wearing the cutoff shorts today, okay? So, like, no one has to worry about you, okay? But you make an entrance, girl, you or guy, you make an entrance with the sun card. You come in, you're like, wow, like it's like a stunner. So I'm really getting a beautiful person here, like a really like classic beauty, where it's just like natural, it's authentic. It's I don't really get that you probably pack on the makeup, but even if you do, it doesn't matter. People can see right through it, like where they would be like, yeah, if that person didn't have makeup on, I could tell they would be beautiful. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Awaken to your authentic self and be true to you. So you really are true to yourself, whatever that may be. This girl here looks very fresh and clean. It's actually funny. She reminds me of like how Aquarius girls look, like that natural beauty. And she doesn't have much on here, okay? She has her hair. She doesn't have any jewelry on. I wouldn't say she has a massive amount of makeup on, but she's fresh. I don't know why. I just want to say she's fresh looking, and she's letting her beauty do all the work, you know? So I'm not really getting with this pile that you're an excessive person, you know? It's not like, okay, you know, it's like a loud dresser. I'm getting like I said, a very professional type looking, put together girl or guy who knows how to kind of read the event. Wherever they're going, they know how to dress appropriately. So, you know, you'll never see them kind of outdoing it or overdoing it, or wearing something really weird to like the grocery store. They know how to dress, and you could have many different looks to you with this pile. Some people really only have one look, they really do. But with you, you have many different looks. And I actually personally, this is me actually, I'm like this. So I really love this when people can do it, because sometimes you just look at people who are at the grocery store and you're like, I don't get it. Like, where are you going? You know, like, where are you going? It's the grocery store, you know? So I really am resonating with this. Now let's see, let's pick out two here for you. This one's drawing me and this one's drawing me. So let's see what these two have to say. Coca-Cola body. Yada, 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 yada. Oh, yes. So, honey, you got something going on, like, that is very attractive. So, with this pile here, people could be recognizing your so beautiful body, okay? So, through these outfits that you're wearing, your body is just popping. It's just popping, okay? It's like, you know how to fit your body as well here. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, whoever has picked this pile, I feel like there's a good amount of like energy being put into kind of what you're wearing, and you know what works for you. So when you have a Coca-Cola body, you know what works for you. So you could be wearing those high-waisted jeans. You could be wearing those certain types of dresses that are just like hugging you in all the spots, okay? Makeup flawless. Look at her. She's flawless. Didn't I say she looks fresh and so like clean? Your makeup is something that people are recognizing as well. So it could be the way you do your makeup, but I'm really not sensing, when I look at her, someone who is like overdoing it. You know how to make it work for like your face, and you feel like you actually, you love your body, okay? You love your face. You would never outdo it, because you know, you're very unique to yourself. So you're just gonna accentuate, you know, the right spots and go. I'm not getting here someone who's spending hours in front of a mirror and really packing on. You know what I'm talking about, when it looks like they're painting a photo or painting, where it's like layers upon layers upon layers. No, I'm not getting that. So makeup flawless, yes, but I feel like it's to a certain degree, because you're so naturally beautiful anyways, okay? So, pile two, amazing. Let me know what you thought, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, so our beautiful citrine. Citrine, I love citrine. I put it under my bed. It just gives me better dreams. Takes away the nightmares, I feel like, for me. Okay, we'll get to this one in a bit. Let's see what's going on here. Guys, you might want to check out the link in my description box. I do have a Patreon account. I am giving more and more life to this account, so there could be something of interest there. So check it out, check it out. I'm actually doing a reading on Britney Spears today, past life, everything, okay? We need to find out what's going on with her. Oh goodness, okay. Okay, so can we see everything here? Okay, so this is a heavy energy here, we have two devils, whoa. There's a lot of action here. You're sexy. Like, you are really sexy with this pile. I almost like need a minute here to like gather my thoughts, because this is just like this is like your Monica Bellucci, okay? I don't know if you know who she is, but this is like your sex pot, like the sex pot, who doesn't, it's not even like you're trying to put it on, girl or guy. You're just hot, okay? There's people who can look like this without doing anything. They have no makeup on. They just look, you know, some people look cute. Some people look, you know, I don't know, eclectic. You are like sexy. It's ravaging. The energy is ravaging here. Like, I feel like if I was a man, like, I want to just get this woman into bed, okay? And don't get it twisted. I'm straight, okay? I'm just saying, I'm picking up on the energy in that sense. Okay, so physical beauty is of a high magnitude here. And please don't sit there and say, well, I don't consider myself that hot. The beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So don't ever sit there when I'm talking like this and say to yourself, I don't consider myself beautiful. Please don't ever do that. Why would you say that about yourself, okay? But you're hot, you're really hot, and there's an energy here around you. There's something that's attached to you, and I'm not talking about an entity, don't get scared. I'm just saying there's something that's attached to you where you have a look where they just want to throw you into the bed. They want to throw you into the bed and they just want to give it to you. I mean, like, sorry. I know this is like supposed to be like a physical, you know, presence reading, and I'm getting really, you know, 18 plus here, but I can't deny what I'm feeling here. You know, with the High Priestess, she's going to give up that kind of energy, but your energy is chaotic to people. Not that you're chaotic. It's just your beauty is so chaotic to them. It's like it's like, you know, when someone just bites their hand because they want to just like have you, okay? So I'm getting a lot of, you know, energy here from the opposite sex, okay? As opposed to other piles, it was very neutral, but here I'm feeling very much, you know, whoever's interested in you, okay? I'm getting the energy from there. You're sexy no matter what you do, but if you do really put it on, or you decide to really like play it up and put it on, that could be really dangerous. So you could literally have people just maybe walking and they see you and they bump into poles or something. You could cause like injuries to people. People could be driving and they get into an accident when they see you. This is funny. This is actually funny. We have a Prince of Cups here too, so like this is what I'm trying to say, like, and you know, 8 of Wands here. There's a lot of action here. You could actually cause a lot of little, you know, situations in people's pants, okay, when it comes to you. There's an energy around you too as well that's very mysterious, okay? So it's funny, I'm not picking up any kind of style with this one. As opposed to 1 and 2, I picked up the dressing style. This is nothing to do with style here. This is really just you, okay? So with the High Priestess here, you're just like, there's an energy here of like, you know, people want to know who you are. Your physical beauty, there could be an eye thing going on with your eyes. The High Priestess will always have these intense eyes. And let's just be real, when we're talking about someone who's sexy, it usually has to do with their eyes. It's the way they're shaped or the way they play it up. It's part of the face, okay? So I find when people are looking more cute, they don't really have that kind of thing going on with their eyes. Their eyes will look more like doe-eyed, you know? Your eyes are just like, you know, with the High Priestess here, they're hot, you know? And you could have a look about you where you give these kind of looks. You know how to play it up. You could have a lot of things you're doing. Actually, it's your fault. It's your fault, guys. You know you're hot, and you could be doing something with the body language here as well, to play it up too. You could do, be knowing how to work yourself, okay? Work your little body. Oh, yes. And with the star card here, it's like, look at her. She's naked there. Look how beautiful she is. With her full breasts and her voluptuous body, she's fleshy, she's of the earth. I'm telling you, people want to ravage you. You might be shocked by that, but I feel like you're not. I feel like most of you are not shocked by this. You know you're hot. And it's interesting with the Hermit card here. Like, this points to very much like individuality. So I feel like you're not doing much, okay? Like I said, like this is not someone who I feel like is putting on high heels and a dress to kind of exude this. You just are this, okay? You could also have a mystery about you with the Hermit card too. So maybe you're always alone, or people don't really kind of know who you are. There's a hiddenness here, especially with the High Priestess, okay? Guys, this is funny because I'm really picking up the energy of like the opposite sex with this one and what you do to them. You make them think all kind of dirty things because of your physical looks. So this could be a very beautiful person who picked this pile. It's like body is on fleek, hair is on flake. It's like, I don't know, maybe you would look at them and you really wouldn't be able to spot one thing. Like I said, like Monica Bellucci. Very beautiful person, and natural too, okay? But with the Devil card here, the fact that there's two, my goodness, you guys are really like attracting people to you a lot. We're not here to talk about inner beauty, but I'm saying your looks are really attracting people right up front, okay? And I wish I could talk about like other people, but I'm only picking up the people who feel you, like who are attracted to you. So if you're a woman watching this, I'm not picking up really how other women would feel about you. I mean, you could be a threat, definitely. I'm sure there's some out there, who would find you threatening. Like they probably wouldn't want you around your man. But with this one, it's like SEXY, like extremely. Wow. What does this say? I'm like curious right now. You are perfectly beautiful. Now, you know what I love about this? First of all, we have all shapes and sizes, but never mind that. These are sexy women. If you look at them really good. Like, do they not look like they're exuding that? Look at their eyes, the way they're looking at you. Sorry, but that's what I'm trying to say. This is a sexy woman. This is not a cute woman. A cutesy friend, girl next door. This is a hot girl, and whether you are, a bigger girl or not, you know how to flaunt that. You know how to make it work for you, okay? Look at her. Does she have any inhibitions about her weight? Look at her. She's wearing like a crop top with some little panties, no inhibitions here. So people could feel like when they meet you, it's like your physical beauty, like it would be very telling of what you would be like in the bedroom. Like they feel like you would be able to perform. Like, guys, what kind of a pick a card is this becoming? Oh my God. Very sexy, guys. There's a lot of different hairdos here that could point to someone here who's really changing up their hair or has a unique hairdo, because all of them have a unique hairdo. I mean, hers would look very normal. We see this kind of hairdo, but all of them have like different color hairs, different types of styles. This one has like, I don't know what color hair that is, but it's orange. Then we have yellow up here. Very hot, very hot. This is a mucho caliente pile, okay? Mucho caliente. Now let's draw two little things from here to more point out the physical beauty, okay? Let's see what you're gonna get. Natural beauty. I told you, I don't feel like you're exuding this with piles of makeup. I mean, I'm not saying that you don't wear makeup, but You don't have to. It's just there's something, it's like a tigress, you know, a tigress. Sharp and professional. Interesting. So we do have someone here who's wearing a blazer. There could be a few of you out there who look very sharp and professional and exude this as well. Like I said, when I was reading these cards, I wasn't really picking up on a style. But I love that I got this because it shows me and to you guys, don't think we're just talking about someone with the cleavage out, okay? Or the cutoff shorts. You're exuding this no matter what you do, okay? But High Priestess, she would be that woman. She's that woman, okay? She is that woman that will, you know, intrigue you and make you feel like you need to get to know her deeper. And definitely you want to experience her in the bedroom, okay? Definitely. So, whew, that was a lot. I feel like I need to go like put water on myself right now. But anyways, pile 3. Let me know what you thought, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, so our beautiful rose quartz. Guys, I feel like this is like the most beautiful crystal ever. I love the unpolished ones too. You know, I like the one they're gritty. They're so beautiful. I find this one is the most calming. I don't know, to me. It's just beautiful. And I love carrying it in my pocket. I love it. It just brings me so much peace. And I find it changes the energy of people around me, which is interesting. So, yeah, tell me about your experiences with rose quartz. I love to hear them. I love to hear how the crystals always affect everybody differently. Also, to check out my Patreon account, guys. I am giving more and more life to this account, so you might want to check it out. There could be something of interest. Okay, so this is a very unique type of energy here. I feel like the fact that we have the 2 of Swords here, it makes me feel like effortless look, the effortless look. I feel like someone who's just throwing things on. I don't feel like you really care, and I'm not saying that you don't look good, okay? I'm just saying, like, I embody this. I really don't care. I just throw whatever I see on, okay? And I just make it work. There's a uniqueness to yourself here with this Hermit card. I feel like you don't even care that much about it's funny, you know, it's so funny how these readings go. So I'm feeling like you picked out, you clicked on this, you know, video with entertainment purposes only, which is, you know, what you should be doing. But I'm getting a vibe of a person who is like really doesn't care how they're coming across physically, okay? We're not here to talk about inner beauty. Sorry, that's for another day. But I'm just feeling that right now is that you don't care. You don't care how other people view you. Now, I'm not saying any other piles that they cared either, but I'm feeling with this one, there's a big like emphasis on that. You could have a regal look to you and like a type of look where it's like you put effort, but I wouldn't say it's excessive, okay? I just picked up on something else here, which is very interesting here. You could be like, oh, this is cool. This is actually really cool. So with the Fool and the Death card here, I feel like you take actually some steps, okay, in your physical appearance. So there is a little effort here, but this is what I did not pick up on the other piles. You could be that person who is a statement person, okay? So you will wear things to make like maybe a statement. And through the Death card, when these people see what you're wearing, it causes them to think, or it causes a transformation within them. So could be your person who is, wears those types of shirts, like, I don't know, be positive, I don't know, positivity shirts, or even shirts that bring light to kind of situations, what's going on right now, like stand up for this, fight for your, I don't know. Guys, I hope you know where I'm going with this. You could be using your physical dressing style to kind of invoke change, like send out a message. I wish I had the proper verbiage to kind of explain what I'm saying, but I know you guys are great and you kind of always understand what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna go too much into it, but it's that person who is really rocking the boat with the stuff they choose. So, you know, maybe you even wear like political things, okay? But there's definitely something here with taking the leap out on starting something new with your dressing style. And then with the death card, I feel like whoever's reading them, it's like it's invoking something inside them. But I cannot deny the fact that we have the Two of Swords here. So I feel like there's not an emphasis, okay? Now with the Queen of Swords too, she's that type of person who would definitely want to make a statement with her outfit. You know, I feel like with the Queen of Swords, they don't necessarily care too much about how they like come across, but if they're gonna come across any kind of way, it's gonna be to make you think. Because with the Queen of Swords, this is that thinking person. You know, Swords energy is like, you know, creating change. It's the communication pile, not pile, sorry. It's the communication card. They rule communication. So like I said, with words, there's something here with words. Now, Ace of Wands is here. So there is some creativity, but I feel like mainly with that, like trying to invoke change through your clothing. And this is kind of points to me as a reader, as that person who is like, wearing those statement pieces that have something on it, okay? Who knows? It could be like, you know, make America great again. Who knows, okay? With the Three of Cups here and the Wheel of Fortune, this kind of makes me feel like you and your friends are quite similar. We have like the three girls, you know, with the cups of Patron. You could be very much just like the way they are. They all dress the same as you. But I feel like you definitely stand out amongst your friend group. You could have some copycatters with your outfits. This would point to them as well. With the Wheel of Fortune though, just give me a moment because I need to ponder on that. Why is that here? This could be the energy behind why you're wearing certain clothes. Okay. Like I said, these statement pieces, you kind of, maybe because we live in a world right now where it's not easy to speak our mind, at least we can choose what we wear. Okay. So this could be something to do with like what you're destined to do is to evoke change through your clothing. Now, this could be for a few of you out there. I'm not saying that everybody's going to resonate with this, but I'm really getting with this pile someone who's wearing statement clothing that says certain things on them, okay? With the Queen of Swords, though, she will also kind of have really beautiful hands, I feel like. She will have like a look to her that is very classic, but like I don't want to say elegant, but she'll be eclectic. This is your pile that could be eclectic, okay? What do I mean by that? You ever see some people, they have like... they wear like these glasses that are just like, you know, maybe from the 80s, and they just put them on and it just vibes with their outfit. There's something here I feel like I could say with a little bit with accessories. Queen of Swords will accessorize herself, but I feel like it's more like with maybe hats or glasses. There could be also something here with jewelry as well. I feel like jewelry could play a factor here too. You could have really nice jewelry pieces, okay, that you kind of just, maybe you take like a simple outfit and then you accessorize it up with a pair of, you know, really great earrings or, you know, like maybe a watch or like I said, glasses or a headband or something. Like I'm getting statement pieces here, but I'm not really getting the sense of someone who is dresses provocatively. I just feel like you take your dressing style seriously, but it's more in the sense of like to affect change. Like guys, like I really would love to hear the feedback from this pile because like this is interesting to me. Like this is actually really interesting to me. Now I don't feel like I'm guided to say anything more. What does this say? Believe in yourself, unleash your inner unicorn. So she's interesting, you know, she has this cape on, she has all these planets on her back. Like, look, that's a statement piece right there for you. And I'm glad that this came out because I was struggling a bit to explain myself, but I think you're my people, so you'll know. But look, you know, what would you think if you saw a person like this? with a cloak like this, with all this, you would think that they were really into maybe science or astrology. So whatever you're wearing points to kind of like your personality. It kind of maybe points to what you're into. I mean, this could even be your person who like rocks band shirts, you know, Pink Floyd, I don't know, Kiss, BTS. Like, you could really be showing off your uniqueness or your personality with the hermit here through your clothing. So I'm actually like glad this popped up. And look, she has a unicorn piece on her head. I mean, I'm sure there's people that, you know, they have stuff like that out there. So she could really be pointing to wearing these types of things to let you know she's different, okay? I love that popped up, because guys, I was struggling. Let's see, we only have 2 left here. So let's see what these say. Let's see what they say. Beautiful eyes. So beautiful eyes could definitely be a factor here. I feel like there's very much an eyes where it's like windows to the soul. Like, people see your soul through your eyes. I don't know if maybe you let people really sometimes see your eyes too much, because hers are blindfolded. But when they do look into your eyes, they feel something really deep, guys. So you could be like a really, like, you know, sensitive soul. Or you could have like those really wet eyes where people are like, it's like pools, you know? Expressive eyes is what I want to say. One of a kind, unique style. Yeah. So this would be a one of a kind, unique style. I mean, come on. If you ever saw someone wearing something like that out there, like, how often would you see something like that? And we need more people like this, actually, to be honest. Because everybody looks the same. Everybody looks the same. They really do. So when we can get someone like this, it actually is inspirational. So, you know, if that's like resonating with you guys, like, kudos, like that's amazing, you know? Keep doing you too. You're affecting change somehow with whatever you're wearing. So, or you're making people think. So it's wonderful. Yeah. So pile 4, let me know what you guys thought. And thank you so much for watching.